Hello everybody, it's the 3rd of November today, and my Gingko Biloba here is colouring up really nicely. I'm really pleased, although it's very late to get there, but that just means I've had more time to enjoy the tree. There's a couple of areas where I think I'd like to put a bit of wire on, but I think I might wait and do that. Yeah, I might put a piece on there actually. I can quickly find a piece. Put that into place. Try not to knock all these gorgeous leaves off. Not much of a bend. It only needs a little bit because it was interfering with this one above. Move that leaf. That's better. So just brought that down, just a fraction. Sometimes a little bit is all it needs. Put this back on the bench for a week or so, and we'll look at it again when it's completely turned, and maybe even wait for leaf drop. We'll see. Okay, so it's the 12th of November, and the Gingko is doing its thing now, and well, I hope it shows up as well on screen as it's showing up on my little view screen on the camera. But you can see now why I chose this rather nice blue pot to complement these rather nice gold yellow leaves. I'll just give you a quick spin. When the sun shines on it, it is truly a gorgeous sight. I'm really pleased with this tree. I've had it so many years. I've said this in other videos about it. Bought it when I had no clue what I was doing in terms of bonsai. Really, read a few books, and I thought this was a starter tree. I have no idea how much I paid for it. Probably something really silly like 50p. From a, well, I don't know where I bought it from. It was from the Bath and West show, which is a big show we have here every year in the southwest, and like a farming agricultural type show, flower shows and well, everything really, vintage cars, majorettes, yeah, police dogs, all sorts of things, you know, the sort of things that go on all over the world, I guess. So, I'm rambling a bit, so I'll put this back on the bench and we'll come and look at it when it's lost all its leaves perhaps, and do a little bit of pruning in the spring maybe, so it'll be a while before this video comes out. Okay, so it's the 7th of March 2021, and I'm just going to do a little bit of pruning on this Gingko. The buds are beginning to swell. I'm not going to repot it this year, but I am going to shorten back a couple of these long straight pieces back to a active bud. Okay. Now, I'm told that this tree is very unusual, and that having looked online at Gingko Bonsai, I have to agree that there aren't many that look quite like this one. No one told me you couldn't grow a Gingko to look like a a fairly regular standard type of tree. You can see where I chopped it once. Give it a big old chop. I've had this tree a long old time, but that's all I'm going to do to it for now. We'll keep coming back to this once the buds start to pop. I'm going to remove this piece of wire, because I think it's done its job now, and it seems to be holding quite nicely, but I actually want to do something with that, so I'm going to pop it straight back on again on this branch. Please don't howl at me. I know I'm rubbish at wiring, but I don't want it to be on very tight, because the tree is going to start growing soon. All I'm going to do is just move that into the middle and put a little bit of a bend into it. There, that's better. There we have it. It's the 18th of April and the leaves are popping on my little, not so little, Gingko here. I've got an odd placement of a bud that's burst just there, that's going directly into the tree, so I'm going to get rid of that. And we also have a bud down here at the base of the tree, which is not really going to do anything for the tree, so I'm going to get rid of that rather than allow it to waste its energy. This low branch, we have a first bud to pop is here. The thumbnail tests tell me it's still alive all the way to here, so I'll just be patient and see if we get any further buddage, as it were. It's always really exciting though, when you get to this stage and you know your tree's come through winter and it's growing and it's healthy and it's alive. Finally the leaves are opening and looking rather splendid. I believe I have a bud bursting here on this bit of branch that I was worried about, and I've definitely got one on the very tip, and back here I have more buds popping. So all in all, I'm really quite pleased. The tree's doing really well, and well, I think we'll come back and look at it again in another month, or yeah, another few weeks to a month, and when it's in its proper glory. It's the 8th of May today, and the tree has continued to shoot. The bud has now finally popped on this branch. I was beginning to wonder whether it ever would, but as you can see, it's shot in a number of places along the branch, including a bud just here, going back up into the tree, which I'm going to just wipe away like so. Obviously I'm not going to do anything with that branch, or that shoot rather, just yet, but I do want to prune back some of these at the top of the tree, which are going away quite strongly. I think that's all for now, so I'll pop the tree back on the bench, and we'll come back and look at it again, I think one more final time before I publish this video. It's the 15th of May today, and the tree is growing away really rather nicely. I'm going to pinch out another couple of areas that are starting to elongate, just to keep the tree in that rough size and shape that I've established over the last few years. Each time I'm pinching out to a branch or a bud that's going to point in the right direction. And for now, here's a quick 360, and I'll just say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do all the usual YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, comment below, but most of all, please stay safe, everybody.